Hello to all my YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's vlog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, well, we're going to look at some issues with this 12-port outlet adaptable, and I'm going to show you what's wrong with it and why I do not recommend you use this for any type of computer equipment or anything like that. This is a cheap made unit, but very expensive. It's a 12 outlet power strip, basically. And it's also made in China as well. But it does have a on and off switch where you can tone the unit off as well. But the major problem with this unit is how many devices you can only hook up to it. Only 12 basically. But the more things are hooked up to it, problems you're going to have with the male end of the plug. But let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what we can find out what the problem is. What is the difference of a surge protector versus a power tap? This is basically meant for tools, not for computer equipment. Now, this does have a on and off switch, by the way. The on and off switch is over here. It's just a standard switch to turn it on or off. It has 12 outlets down the thing. But, of course, we're going to be taking it apart. Going to need a tool. Let's look at this outlet. Oh, look at that. Nice and charcoal and melted and everything like that. This wire here is a 14 gauge amp unit. Means this is the biggest problem with these little made in China units here. Let's go ahead and cut this thing off. And yes, we might have to replace the whole thing or just replace the actual plug-in of it. Okay, man, get off there, you son of a diddly. Yeah, there we go. The copper looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. That just means that needs to be replaced. But that's not true. Sometimes, even on the inside, the copper could be kind of discolored as well. I don't know. Very interesting. Well, let's dig in some more and find out what the problem is. Alright, warning. If you have something like this, please be very careful with overloading this type of power strip or power tap basically. It's not even a surge protector or anything like that. I'm going to show you a close-up look of it as well. That's your on and off switch. Let's see, right there. On and off switch. Turns it on and off. Okay. And all your different outlets. Okay. Now I flip this thing over to kind of show you what's the problem. And I'm going to show you. Alright, here we have the power coming in. Your neutral, your hot, and your ground. It looks totally fine, but it's not. Okay. Get to that last outlet. That wire was pretty well toast. And basically, this is non-repairable, non-fixable garbage. Well, there you go. Can it be fixed? Absolutely no. I'm not going to trust fixing this at all. I'm just going to go out and just go out to Lowe's and buy a whole new one. This is not worth my time or worth my effort of trying to fix this made in China crap outlet strip here. Again, basically that's your switch. Let's get a little bit closer at these wires here. And they look pretty well melted. And by the way, I do not like the solder job. This solder job is oxidizing. Not that good with this unit. Definitely around here. And all these will just jumbled together with wires, basically. And all he did was strip some insulation off and solder it that way, basically. Down on the last end of the wire, it's absolutely the worst. Now, if you're curious, it's just a power tap, guys. And yes. Basically, that's the end of this thing. You're probably saying, oh, you can probably fix it. Nope. Not going to bother. Thing I'm going to say, I don't like China crap. This is absolutely a piece of junk and absolutely not worth my time fixing. Now, I can go out and buy two billion new ones if I choose for different applications. We live in a society where everything basically is just thrown away, not fixable. I'm not going to waste my time upgrading all this wire here. I would have to upgrade the hot, the ground, and the neutral just to get this to work again. And I would have to upgrade this flex cable here. Now, this is 14 gauge wire, means it's 14 amps. Basically, this is just an extension from your main outlet, wherever you decide to plug it into. Problem is with these power taps, they're not surge protectors, they're not going to protect your equipment. This is basically designed for tools and not computer equipment use. Problem is, yes, this does have 12 outlets, but look at this. Okay, well, look at it. It's jumbled from one to the other of each outlet. Is this worth fixing? Absolutely not. Alright then. Well, this power strip has finally come to the end of its life. This is considered now basically trash. Trash, basically. And yes, you probably say, oh Chris, you could probably fix it. But it's no point. What's the point of fixing? Okay? I understand we live in a society where you can try to fix something. But basically, to fix this, you're going to need a lot of new things. New wire, new cable, and also how to fix the solder. I mean, this is a poor designed unit. They're basically made to fail, made to break, for you had to spend at least maybe about $40 or $60 on one of these power strips. And like I said before, power taps are completely different than surge protectors. Basically, this is nothing but just the extension from your main outlet. But remember one thing, it depends on the wire it's coming to the outlet powering this 12 strip unit. But basically, it's non-fixable. Alright, if you guys are joining this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if it's a way to fix it. If not, this thing's going in the trash. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye guys and girls. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. Thank you for watching, and do not buy these type of power strips. They're not worth the money.